Get something where the money are you. Now this week on Sierra Leone. Well, are you and Justin they give you the chance for make you blow your mind? Now the program called We Are
For blow mind. The truth you get was say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get was say. Try save the future. The truth you get was say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get was say. Talk now we are. Talk about the things gone wrong. Talk about the things where they make salon or they grow. Talk about political violence. Talk about regional politics. Now we are. Talk about tribal politics. Talk about office politics. Now we are. Talk about teenage pregnancy and early marriage. Talk about the sexual violence. Talk about corruption. Now we are. No keep on your mind I for blow your mind. The truth you get was say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get was say. Try save the future. The truth you get was say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get was say. Talk now we are. Talk about we are because now we own. No place like home, yeah. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. We are now we get, I'm not afraid for talk. Talk about the things where they go on wrong. For better we are, we only lead for talk. We not for set motto. Not saying now you but you not for talk the truth. We are really better now for me and you. Not for me and you. You just get to blow your mind. The truth you get was say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get was say. Try save the future. The truth you get was say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get was say. Talk now we are.
Get something where the money are you. Now this week on Sierra Leone. Well, are you and Justin they give you the chance for make you blow your mind? Now the program called We Are
For blow your mind. The truth you get was say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get was say. Try save the future. The truth you get was say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get was say. Talk now we are. Talk about the things gone wrong. Talk about the things where they make salon or they grow. Talk about political violence. Talk about regional politics. Now we are. Talk about tribal politics. Talk about office politics. Now we are. Talk about teenage pregnancy and early marriage. Talk about the sexual violence. Talk about corruption. Now we are. No keep on your mind I for blow your mind. The truth you get was say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get was say. Try save the future. The truth you get was say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get was say. Talk now we are. Talk about we are because now we own. No place like home, yeah. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. We are now we get, I'm not afraid for talk. Talk about the things where they go on wrong. For better we are, we only lead for talk. We not for set motto. Not saying now you but you not for talk the truth. We are really better now for me and you. Not for me and you. You just get to blow your mind. The the truth you get for say. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Try save the future, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Talk now, we are.
Get something where the money you. Now this week on to Sierra Leone. Well, Aliu and Justin they give you the chance for make you blow your mind. Now the program called We Are.
For blow your mind, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Try save the future, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Talk now, we are. Talk about the things gone wrong. Talk about the things where they make salon no they grow. Talk about political violence. Talk about regional politics. Now we are. Talk about tribal politics. Talk about office politics. Now we are. Talk about teenage pregnancy and early marriage. Talk about the sexual violence. Talk about corruption now we had. No keep on your mind though. I for blow your mind. The truth you get for say. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Try save the future, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Talk now we are. Talk about we had because now we own. No place like home, yeah. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. We had now we get, I'm not afraid for talk. Talk about the things where they go on wrong. For better we had, we only for talk. We not for set motto. Not saying now you party, not for talk the truth. We had really better now for me and you. Not for me and you. You just get for blow your mind. The truth you get for say. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Try save the future, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Talk now we are.
Yeah.
You put the mic on, not knowing that you make what in belly. Yes, all the time I'm on the scene. Go.
Hello, with good people. I'm inside this one big family house. Hey, Chidi, take the camera. A new camera, Chidi. Therefore, no. I mean the camera.
You sure it's not a new camera?
I don't know if I
got
check
you
here.
Okay? Go.
The people that check, maybe I don't disgrace me. I just want to say something, but now he put the camera on for me.
No, I'm not disgrace you. I tell you first before ever you put them. Not give me bad name.
But still me. People let me say like eat. They say food good for my system. So it's not bad. Anyway, we good people inside this one big family house. We now can start them. They begin out fun. But not take them that way because under serious issues then they for discourse. Of course, this now you program Blow Mind where they come to you from the biggest channel where now we had when Blue Mind can come. You know, but I need for talk and for who don't know. It can come Wednesday and Sunday. Well, of course, me people...
So you do survey for no saying at the biggest channel this?
Well, they say a ripe corn can tell by its looks.
You don't turn me uncle then. You don't turn me uncle then.
They say, you will make... Selman go be sing for one music. You will make you the bull. Now you dey make the freedom.
Okay, but wait.
So, wait in.
Now this same thing, me don't turn me uncle, fine one. I want for know, who say you do the survey for no say we yard na the biggest channel?
Na social media, na me own business. Why not for hype to the other one time?
Really?
Of course.
So now this make me self one for know, who say EU them pull the information, them where them put them by we say, we yard they don't lost trust for the judiciary, the police, and all that thing.
Now, you know, it can tip on like your uncle.
No, we want for know anything where you talk right now, forget evidence.
Me man, if no one uncle inside, okay, we're not to the biggest channel.
No, I still want for know who say who they wanna talk to for no say now we are the biggest channel.
Na EU. Now European Union, me people, and I talk to her, no say what are the biggest channel. As they don't put one babala report against me brother and uncle.
In fact, I go tell you say not to report and recommend, I just findings.
Well, anyhow you interpret now. Findings, report, anyone.
But waiting make now una the pull and can report, then can findings there. Una be make findings during the APC term. Do not know the EU not come out and talk am.
Because we want catch small pikin, send food for them. Make they eat, they forget what they do from there. They able get exactly what you want from them.
You know what thing? It's like say.
Una say o. Who say all thing dey. Shemepe eat say. If forget about the stick.
Why not eat? Na bad name that they give me. Look who that they eat right
now. Now, I dey grab go put am. Jembe forget the stick. Who say all the information dey. You na this. You tell like your uncle. I dey lie na so they forget.
No, but the bottom line na, I just want for distractor make it come out na the scene. The bottom line na, why EU for pull this kind of damning report against this government and the judiciary, the police, why NEC, PPRC, why EU for do that to me uncle?
Well,
no, I not call you. I don't send you for stick. You the stick fix? A fix?
A fix.
You just say fix?
A fix.
No, check I not fix.
A fix?
No, I not fix. Check I no. Wait, sit down, wait.
For say this is not guarantee like your uncle.
No, wait. I just want for like come out na this discussion. I don't want you more inside the discussion today.
Me people Shembe Pierre uncle, he don't jiggy jagger. Shembe Pierre uncle, and they tremble right now. You know we get one culture. Now we had where they can call them people like the sampa, where they can want dance, they get them sing and they get sound, where they can put na the food, where they shake. Now so the area where they make, you know, like.
Wait, you not can see me uncle we can dance?
You man an artist.
Oh well, so if you want to talk that word and then you get forget first, because this one we call them baseless. Now, unfortunate statement to the mix on.
Okay. Me I always say you all.
Me today all me talk that see that my uncle. This na baseless. You know, unfortunate things.
Now them
but we go get for do
baseless, unfortunate, not proper, not professional. Them big English. Now they all don't begin with say you don't begin better now.
Okay, so if you not join with all the other time, they'll just get the background or the background or the foundation. Let me go inside 98.1 first and listen to this report where they put with regards this EU, they only report.
The European Union Election Observation Mission na body wey EU set up for observe election dem na different parts dem na the world. And Salon na one part the country dem where this body don dey observe election and then can pull report who side dem can recommend to government for make them go implement am. And the 2018 election na one part the election dem where dem be observe and dem be give 29 recommendation dem to government for sake of the thing dem where dem be fair not say happen during this election and some part recommendation recommendation dey yarn na for make clear dates dey for the term wey dem go conduct election, clarify the conduct of the voter registration, amend the constitution, get basket who side dem go put election money dem, and plenty other one dem. After 3 years wey the European Union Election Observation Mission be observe the 2018 election, dem still get concern, but some panic recommendation dey wey dem say government still not implement yet. This make the European Union Election Follow-up Mission don come work at a salon who say dem go talk to stakeholder dem wey dey per election business, but the recommendation dem and sef the thing dey wey dem fair not say go ambog the 2023 election if government no look inside am. Honorable Nibot Naisa, na the head of the EU Election Follow-up Mission, starts first for talk about almost per the 29 recommendation dem wey government don implement.
Out of 29 recommendations put forward in 2018, 9 entail constitutional amendments. However, none of them would need a referendum for entrenchment provisions. 21 require legal reform, whereas the remaining could be addressed through administrative policies. An overall recommendation in 2018 was that the new parliament and government should resume the constitutional review process. Three years later, the need to reactivate the constitutional review process remains. We are aware that a white paper is eagerly awaited, but also that constitutional change requires cross-party consensus and compromise in order to be successful and durable. Public participation is also needed. Timely disclosure of the white paper is a precondition for an active, effective, transparent and accountable process.
After we don't talk about the recommendation in the same way so talk about the thing where the mission fair not say go ambog the 2023 election where one panentin and Usain say they fair not say people not believe the body them where they par election business na the country.
The mission has been told that there is a significant decrease in trust in essential bodies which play integral roles in the forthcoming elections. These includes the Judiciary, NEC, the PPRC, and the police. Our findings are that these institution reputations are less trusted than is needed. But further, our assessment is that there are real grounds for concern in the ways in which these bodies have administrated recent by-elections. There are surely some lessons to be learned from the management of the last by-elections, which can be tried as future by-elections.
Honorable Naisa same say the decision where the High Court take inside 2019 for sake of the 10 MP them where them be petition not good for the country in democracy and the rule of law.
If an election is declared void according to section 160.4 of the Public Election Act, another election shall be held. The 2019 High Court decisions to declare the runner-up elected in 10 constituencies eroded confidence in the judiciary. Unequivocal respect for the rule of law and election petitions is crucial for ensuring confidence in the electoral process. Justice delayed is justice denied. The same applies to democracy.
The midterm census now one way political party them, civil society organization and the people be concerned about. This Honorable Nibot Naisa say the mission they recommend to next say for make them go use NCRA the list for prepare the 2023 voter register for save money and time.
The midterm census is unprecedented. The stated reason for it is highly contested. The use of optional census to provide data which might be used to change electoral boundaries shortly before an election, is not conducive to the political atmosphere or good electoral practice. The mission repeats its recommendation that the voter register should be automatically produced from the civil register, which would save money and time. We have not seen evidence that sufficient progress has to be made on this important issue.
As all this they be, the European Union election follow-up mission be go work on a state host. Outside them go talk to the president, but the 29 recommendation them and self the thing them where they fair not say go about the 2023 election. Where in be they talk for sake of this, the European Union ambassador on a salon, Manuel Mula say they go support government reform and self say then glad with the progress of the government don't do for repeal the criminal libel law and self pull the death penalty na the salon law book.
We very much commend the abolition of the death penalty, which was a very important political decision, and also we commend the abolition of the criminal libel law. It shows that the country is entertaining reforms in important areas, and we are committed to continue to support reforms.
Inside in talk, the president Dr. Julius Madabio say in government go make sure say they work with the election body them for say they implement some of the recommendation them where the European Union election observing mission be made for second the 2018 election.
We are committed to democracy and therefore the various tenets of democracy, making sure that elections are clean and clear and above board. We are fully committed to the recommendations that were made by the last mission, and they are all embedded in our Public Elections Act, which is almost there in terms of coming out, and also the PPRC Act and the Local Council Act. So most of the concerns and the recommendations that were made will be embedded, will be actually coming out of there.
Dr. Julius Madabio end up say government go support NEC for say NEC all free and fair election at the country with support from Wani Gauja, Kabiari.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. I think we'll be just one for let we get the foundation with regards to this whole issue, the issue of the European Union and their reports. Well, not only the findings that we don't put together. Say the trust, the way how people then trust the judiciary don't reduce, the police don't reduce, the NEC and PPRC. So the government get plenty question about this particular thing. But first, before going to the government, they not to talk about the bring to some things they no more. I'll just follow you 2 minutes no more. Something the way I pick up from this whole discussion just now. One big recommendation when European Union be make now for make the National Electoral Commission will use the National Registration, Civil Registration Authority, the register. But NEC don't they come out and say they're not going to do that. Okay, one reason, in my opinion, please take note, in my opinion, what to make I feel say NEC and the government not go agree for use the NCIA report now because of this. One, the NCIA, the report don't centralize. Yeah? Number two, the NCIA don't capture the actual registration of people them all over the country. No way no day where you can go get 2 ID card. No way no day. Now, NEC no go do am, or the government no go agree for do am because the government gets another ED agenda. And what is it? The government they look forward for see how they be able for use the voter register for inflates figures them who side them believe say na their own area them, or who side them believe say they for bring certain dabaru business they for let in match up. So they're not going to want for take on to this recommendation. So that is my opinion. Take a look at that. Look at that defense one in your eyes, in your ears, and then you see if maybe, in my opinion, I don't think it makes sense, but if it makes sense, look into a proper one. NCIA, they don't capture the actual people within the country already. Whether from voting age to go up. Yeah? So even if somebody they turn 18 today, it captured already. Whilst NEC need for go do fresh registration, and within that period, they can able to do other things. I listen.
So if really like what you talk so say, then people are they look for way as the caretaker they try for come and defend things. If them people are not get aid in agenda, why they're not able to work with NCRA again? Instead, they want to go spend another money.
Well, this not the people where they give money. EU they give money. So EU don't say for let you do another registration a waste of time and waste of resources, plenty money. But two things. Apart from inflating the voter register, this government they always look for Southside and go get away for its money.
Well, in this case, it's money now one and look for a way where they're able to sit on back 2020 now two.
Well, that is it. Two parts. Very, very, very important.
So this is not the problem. But as what we can always say, we can just church small when it comes to Blue Mine. Now, una they decide for this program, we can just there for push small and una do the rest for we. This now the issues them for the day where we all they can discuss. We say for Yeri, waiting una think of all the issues here where they go on right now between NEC, NCRA, the caretaker, EU, what they can discuss, now we know more better.
Until you don't hear from the EU, the report, waiting them say, we no want for reader, we want for let you hear from them. So you don't hear now waiting the EU then talk about some of the recommendations them and some of the one that the government not touch at all. Interestingly, when the EU go visit the caretaker, he say, okay, then go look into some of them things and he gladly because some things and the way EU talk, where they feel good about. So they forget about the bad side. Or maybe the government will want to come and see how best they able to look into this. But before we talk, let me look into how the media been talek from where this thing come up. Let's go na 98, let we go na SLBC, let we just hear it. Take go na BBC? Yes, BBC. Yeah, take time, please. Listen to the different things them because the discussion, the focus of Blue Mind today now on the EU report. So please, let us just take with time and listen to these reports. So you then different conversations also where they happen now the mainstream media.
We get concerns. Among the many concerns them where we look at now that we get the conviction say the EU report it not been technical and it not professional.
Why you not get that concern?
Fine, because EU go outside the required scope of mandate.
Waiting at the required scope of mandate.
Now, when they come, firstly, you get for know they say the people that we then speak to, then express opinion. They say to them. The trust in the judiciary don't decrease, not only in the judiciary, with some other institutions. Then even the reference, the provision, the reference that they make to the very act was not only misinforming, it was also inaccurate. The EU wrongly presents to the public an inaccurate provision of the law where they make reference to, where they say they use for pull 10 of the members of parliament.
That did not ever happen.
The statement is not only fallacious,
but they not pull members of parliament there.
Based on fine. You please allow me my answer this Sire. What exactly happened? There is a precedent in 2012-2013. This precedent by the High Court. At that time, the APC been there na governance. Now, what happened? The SLPP, the constituency 05, constituency 015, members of candidates where they present for members of parliament. When Ansu Lansana and Captain retired Afiju Kanja. Now, them people the court order say make them give them position to the second person.
No, that's not correct. That's not correct.
When they come to Mr. Mara, when they come to you, let just land. When they come to you.
Now, how it happened? Them go na court. When them go na court, the Ansu Lansana when are the candidates for SLPP, then with the candidate for the two candidates then for SLPP, Ansu Lansana and Afiju.
Right.
Then win the elections. When they win the elections, what may happen exactly now that NEC, the other NEC for stop the election
so now that
process.
precedence on Afala.
No, wait, say now. That the president where they now that they may not already pull High Court get a precedent.
Okay.
Where they may not pull people where the second person now in and give the very position. So the same High Court, when they give a ruling, they not depart from that 2012 judgment day where High Court give. They not depart from it.
Right.
So it becomes a precedent. And what thing happen exactly? We not averse also to the very fact say when a High Court don't give ruling, you know, you get the upper court when at the court of appeal. You get right for go na the appeals court. When they go na appeals court, they abandon the case. They not continue the matter.
Continue for the between at the studio. Elkas Sano, head of communications now the judiciary. We'll come back to you. The program Good Morning Salon they continue. As now the program this morning, we did discuss the findings them where the EU we don't pull for SECA the follow up we then do after we don't make recommendations them to institutions them we suppose for support free and fair election at the country. And earlier we'll be listening to Elkas Sano.
Khadija, I think to be honest with you, we institutions they're not very honest with we.
Why you say so?
And I think say we they play with justice issues in this country. I tell you what, once you don't get widespread injustice, people and they become really unhappy with governance. And I think say the judiciary therefore take the people of Sierra Leone very, very seriously. Justice issues, they're not to play issues, right? We get international partners where they put so much money in the judiciary. After special court, Mr. Sano, please. Mr. Sano, please.
No, Mr. Sano, you misinform people.
All right. Go on,
Let us learn.
Not only the judiciary, they play with the lives of the people of Sierra Leone. The police themselves, then they allow themselves for the politicians misuse them. Every day, day in, day out. And I think say, as an institution, we're not for there for debates and findings here. The institution and for go back and then go to the drawing board and determine whose side they don't go wrong. Governance issue, not to picking issue. We work for done a country, you not sabi APC, you not sabi SLPP. We all go be affected. And the institutions here in democracy, they are created for let them keep with democracy. Right? So the minimum we expect from them now honesty. The minimum we expect from them for let them be fair to the people of Sierra Leone.
Right.
They should not be used by any political party. Not by the ruling party, not by opposition. Therefore, ensure say and serve the people of Sierra Leone. For now, we get instances who side then the thief ballot box, police see map, they do nothing. That's an indictment on the police. For now, get an institution who side where somebody don't lost election, he cannot court now, don't a court they can win election. That's an indictment on the judiciary. And I think so we don't suffer through the civil conflict. Are we for stand up as governance institution? We know the role where democracy, radio democracy play in terms of achieving peace and democracy. I want to go allow the institutions here for let them derogate from the standards of democracy. We not go allow them. They report here, not to people away it's judiciary, they pull them. International partners, local activists, and very, very clear. Say the trust in the judiciary don't decline. The trust in the police don't decline. NEC in trust don't decline. PPRC don't decline. We all get a responsibility. We all get a responsibility, therefore, for ensure say the institutions that work for with democracy.
Them find this. But what we they against we know they against for say may then come with findings or report. But what we are concerned about when you they count a report, it will be impartial.
EU partial now. EU where the fund election indict.
No,
EU where the fund election largely. Now they say they're irresponsible.
I am saying when they come up with a report, when you do always you report, you findings them.
So, Mr. Sano, you teach EU how to do the work. You teach them how to do the work. You teach them.
Please, more exceptions for that. More respect, please. No, please, not to Congo market.
No, you didn't interrupt me.
What I want to say.
You teach how to do the work.
We talk about independence of the judiciary. Now, we're very important. Now that the opposition parties they don't win more cases than the judiciary now.
Don't I replace them in parliament? When I replace them back in parliament?
They don't win cases than the judiciary. That shows how independent the judiciary operates now than ever before.
Well, thank you very much. I think routinely the EU has an obligation which stems way back from 1979 under the Cotonou Agreement to interface in terms of development, in terms of politics with Sierra Leone through the ACP Cotonou Agreement, the African, Caribbean and Pacific. So that relationship had been going on up to as we speak. So the EU delegation is sending a mission here for this purpose. It's a routine thing. It's not something out of, they are not a civil society outfit. There is an agreement, the Cotonou Agreement. I was fortunate to be a member of that parliament where I served for several years, as you have stated. So the EU coming, to Sierra Leone has a lot of meaning. One, under the Cotonou Agreement, and two, it is an obligation for them to actually come as and when necessary to interface with the countries they are dealing with, especially the ACP countries.
How is it constituted within the mission?
Well, the mission, of course, one of the head of mission was one member of parliament that I sat with, and of course, as a man of strong note, is one of the strong European members of parliament. He has been here before. Nwasa we entered that parliament together. He entered in 2009, I entered in 2008, and we have had a very good relationship. That's somebody I know. The constitution of that is because I believe he was the head, yes, he's the head, and he's coming from parliament. They have other outfits that constitute that delegation. They have their own mechanics on who and who they would want on certain missions. Because during my term in that parliament, I have gone to several observer missions. So they are it's normally under the administrative, wing of that assembly.
And Mr. President, finally on another topic, I just want to ask you about the election process in your country. The EU election follow-up mission just released its key findings, and they were damning. There's massive skepticism over the independence of the National Electoral Commission in Sierra Leone. What are you doing to address that ahead of the 2023 election, and will you ensure that the recommendations made are implemented?
Well, it's unfortunate that the EU made such damning statements, as if called it. The Electoral Commission is independent. It's been staffed long before I got to the office. Few commissioners, the tenure of few commissioners had expired, and of course there is a process for replacing them. They have to be nominated and go to Parliament, and that is what we have done for the most part. They also spoke about the police. the police, we haven't done much about it since we received it, since we inherited governance. So the same police that was there that they never commented on is what now they're saying is too partial. Maybe the leadership I have had to appoint. And they're talking about also the Judiciary. We haven't done much about the Judiciary in terms of personnel change. So it's a pity, and I'm going to engage them because these institutions are responsible for credible elections, but we have not tinkered with them in any way to skew any elections in our favor. The opposition, we always grumble about these institutions because these are critical institutions for elections. And when anybody is afraid of elections, they try to bring the credibility of these institutions to the fore. And that is what they have done. And they've taken it wholesale and just made it a report. So that is unfortunate, but I want to engage the EU.
How did government receive the recommendations? It's a mixed bag. There is a dose of disappointment as much as there is cause for celebration. They have noted the bold steps we have taken to repeal Part 5 of the Criminal Libel Law of 1965. They have noted the abolition of the death penalty. They have noted our gender empowerment drive. They've noted the new model for appointing commissioners to the Independent Media Commission. All that is fine and beautiful. They are empirical for all to see. We are, however, concerned about wide generalizations in their reports. For example, they noted that they were told, they were informed that there is waning trust in elections management bodies. I mean, while that might be very legitimate, we want the European Union to further help government to be able to address this issue. How do we want them to help us? We are partners, we've come a long way, we have had a long enduring relationship. We will be very interested in knowing the baseline they took from. We will be interested in getting the relevant data that informs their categorical statement that they have been informed that there is drop in confidence in these EMBs, electoral management bodies. We will also be interested in knowing who these people are, who they spoke to. Because a problem, acknowledged is a problem half solved, right? So we want data on this. So we will be very pleased if the EU could throw more light on this, if they could give us more insight. It's possible they have, they know something that the rest of mankind does not know. So that will be a logical first step in addressing the waning trust like they have alleged. His Excellency too has said, we as a government are quite open to continue to discuss and dialogue with the European Union, but this will be a very valuable contribution they will bring to the discourse.
Well, of course, now in the happen as una don hear the various speakers, them everybody don't come and talk in own. When you say they come and talk in own, we'll tell you today the topic, the discussion for today strictly where they can't look inside the EU report where they give, but the things them where they go on now we are. But not actually boy your uncle, not to yourself, your uncle. The things the way your uncle they do.
Not the way me uncle they do.
Who that they do?
Yeah, the institution them.
So who that they command the institution?
No.
Who that appoint the heads them?
You not say waiting caretaker they do. You say waiting the institution and they do.
So if something happen now we are, who that if you say then they all accountable?
No, at the institution them.
Who that responsible?
Yeah, waiting the EU say. The institution them, the courts, the police, all man get heads. They all they pay for them.
So that they oversee all the heads there?
No, the police are the VP. The court, now the Minister of Justice.
The VP they work with that.
No, it no matter. When then they look at the trend, not so. If you come to the sojaman them, now the caretaker. Anything the sojaman they do, are the caretaker. We not say caretaker and they mark and sack. But still, when it comes to direct responsibility, not to in your side.
No, can full people.
But anyway,
take they get right now. We had me family. You know the all side. In the all side.
Well, if you say human and the all side, I go agree.
Anyway, now they can't go and take part in the program. Now they talk to
so waiting, I want for touch on small bits. Now the issue of this minister. He say he want for the EU tell them who they talk to. I not ever hear that in my life. When people and they do them survey, like for example, I'll take IGR, where can normally work with the government. IGR can tell we say, then talk to 1,000 people them across the country, east, west, north, south. They not specifically talk, say we talk to Bible, we talk to Sembepie, we talk to this, we talk to that. Then don't put and say we talk to the citizens them, and they part of that. So waiting this man they want, waiting the government wants. The government wants me then tell them say, we talk to Anes Baikuma, we talk to Ibrahim Bundo, we talk to Diso. No, you don't need to be specific. Now, like when you do investigative reporting, you always protect your source. But still, you get for talk say, I talk to these people, then set of people here. But not to for say, I talk to caretaker, I talk to this, I talk to that. So not to basically, then kind of system and they we look forward to. We know the ones for then kind of thing they ever happen inside we had. Anyway, so I think say not just that short contribution there one for me. But wait, me and my uncle, I think say now the same. I can always tell you this say me and my uncle are the same. So until then clear me uncle in aid, I no go feel good though. No go feel good at all. Anyway, the number we can open the line quick. Let's just get this set up quick. We can open the line. For yourself go able for be part of this particular program. It's like say this thing no one come on.
Okay.
We'll open a line very soon for you can talk because this one you won't talk today. We not get anything for ad. What happened? The line not come.
We should connect here. Let's connect.
Okay, please just give me some seconds. All right. So the line open now. You can call now and let me start the ball rolling. The number are there on the screen now. Call, let me start the ball rolling and see waiting. You think about this whole issue. Today now you don't time for talk. We just will try for lay the foundation for you. Yeah. So please and don't forget to we just get 1 hour for you call. 1 hour. So when you call, 2 minutes each person gets for make your making your own point inside. For making points inside the program. So the line open now. You can call now and add your voice inside the program.
Okay, we get the first caller on the line. Hello, caller, your name and which side they call you from?
Yes, brother, Shimbepie, how are you?
Praise God, how you say?
Thank you, God bless you.
I tell you plenty thank you. May God make the thing you gonna do, may God make it go before.
Amen.
Mr. Bible, me are afraid for the cutlass. I want to talk the truth, but I'm afraid for the cutlass.
No, go ahead, go ahead. As long as you stay in line towards the good things them what we fetch for, the cutlass not get nothing for do you.
Right. Mr. Shembepi, I beg now give me chance make a talk because you did be your uncle.
Oh, but okay, no problem. You got 2 minutes, yeah?
Okay, no problem. yeah, you cannot talk about uncle.
Go ahead, brother.
The two is bitter.
Yes.
But it's fine. Now medicine, we is like a menu.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You see, I follow it to it per my 9 foot to red.
Yes.
You to ashes. You ashes to fall.
Yes. I hope not to my uncle you want to pay before.
Okay, that's okay. That's no problem. Me, I believe say when somebody when somebody do bad, we dey tell am the truth, it dey vex. But at the end of the day, in people will tell am, say yes, wetin dem tell me na true.
Yeah.
But we always dey pray God see, and ISSF be not the talk and say people dey pray for changes, they want good leader. Now it don't come. When it don't come, if you don't do the mistake, you then try to tell them, make it try no say yes, you don't do mistake. Then you find solution to the problem. But if they go and balance, we not do for balance because you don't the rest don't the journey for my don't do a journey yes now journey for it.
Thank God.
So you see, now with now the EU their report don't come out, then they don't pull out their own findings. And you see, no way no day for leather man they will escape from their mandate because it don't see whether they monitor them. They do monitor the country, they know how things they happen, report they go in and out. We get different institutions within another country where they take care of them particular institute and we get different organizations and where they then are part of them people and they. So make another feel say when they do something. If you say go free, no, it not possible. Let SMBP just left again. Their job here. Waiting and tell me uncle. Now the fact and tell me uncle.
I think say the problem with me uncle, you know say me uncle now the international community want for satisfy. So and EU and the other one they will get representation at the country. They want for protect the young people them. It's like EU they look now say if you go and talk so all is well we all know okay. We want for protect we own people we own business people so we need for come out to them thing there. Because we only go and pretend like for say a good pass all man. So now the reason in this, the more you talk, the more you get problem. The more you make big shots, the more you get problem. This not the problem with me, uncle. Anyway, because I don't take 30 seconds, I'll give you 30 seconds back. Let me make you point to round up.
Okay, actually, plenty. Thank you for that. Anyway, the spoon they inside your uncle import. Now in the dish. So if you know dish fine, you must see the other side go grumble. See, you don't put for me small. Now this elect, now I put for. But you see the elections, they all who go to go out, they try for deny. We they see the talks them all the way they send the people, the ministers, they go all they vandalize the poll box, voters, this and that, cause trouble, change figures, everything they outright. Why you uncle no we able to try for tell the people that we all the people that we go for the election, we go monitor the election, then go all enforce them. For let people that get proof. Why if we go see the phones, the people enforce them? We see. But that's somebody report we give.
Anyway.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Let go help you now.
All right, brother. You too. Thank you. God bless you too.
Okay, I think this is not the thing. The more you make, they say high class, high trouble. If you go and sit on a very important platform, them you pay for late sit on there, they go and talk, you praise yourself. You forget say other people and they will watch you.
But you know, say your uncle like hype.
Well, I think say he don't get the virus from the INWEF.
Okay.
What he tell you?
No, they pick on
he not like attention. So he don't make him man self they get attention.
Hello, caller. You name and who side you call me from?
My name now fail me country.
Say what?
Fail me country.
I fail me country, Sierra Leone. They call from United States of America.
Why you choose that name, please?
Because I fail me country.
Yes, the propaganda machine. We listen to you. You get 2 minutes.
Not a problem, Sengbepier. Well, I get good news for you today.
For me?
Sengbepier.
Hey, but wait,
yes.
una na sleep with customer. Una go call with good news just now. Una can't hit me back. I dey listen.
No. This one are good news for you.
Okay, I dey listen. Hey God, Papa.
Your uncle in Glasgow, is so passionate about the climate change.
Yes.
Not so.
Hey God, got her. Hey God.
So until you be hearing one time say your uncle be hire one man would be called Babadi Kama when I be the export the timber there
yes,
no,
yes,
so,
yes.
You know
that 5 million, 5 billion. Mm-hmm.
Yes, that 5 billion, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your uncle be stop the timber in June to October 31st, where because of the rain and all these things. Okay, let us hold on to now.
Yes, the pull-up press release, yes.
Exactly. Well, good news for you today. Your uncle does tell Babadi Kamau's wives in Glasgow, they tell the world, say, impassionate about climate change. But if they call Babadi Kamau, they tell Babadi Kamau, say, send letter for me, they release the timber, let we begin export the timber. Me then I am go the light to the wall, but you go to do an undercover there for we.
You get it, you get the letter?
Absolutely. Look now, you I don't send up for you.
Wait make an go Fenam. Man, the Fenam now, just hold on.
Fenam right now.
Hold on. I'll go inside you name. Okay. Let's see. If I
yes, go there.
Papa go make last year quick. Papa go make last year quick.
Nice.
Okay. You not bad man from your uncle.
Read the good news so make we all
No, you not bad man from your uncle. You very wicked.
But no, I want me you read the good news that I want me you read and make the world.
La watch ba. Brother, la watch ba if I able read. This is small I know able read. I go read that later. You wicked.
Okay. So now the good news now is so we sit on a glass road with the light of the international community in full reserve and with the disgrace with country, but still we make the undercover. You key. So that is not good news. So that good news I want just can share for you today. Now my name I failed my country, Sierra Leone.
Take
God
care.
bless now to my brother.
No, bless me. I tell you say na sleep with customer this. Anyway, thank you very much.
God. You know, I always tell you, say, the thing we are glad for right now inside this family house, you know, with family members and they follow.
Okay, you know what thing? I need for you this. Last send this thing over. I need for you this. Oh my God. This. I'm not like this man. What make he can do that kind of thing there? I'm not like her. Whilst we wait for other person, like it by fast. If I say I'm fine now. Okay, who stand this happen? Leadway, the 2nd of November 2021. Leadway, just project them for them fine. Let them see them.
Wait.
Good, perfect. Let them see them. Whilst we go, the Inspector General Office of the the Inspector General Office headquarters just Freetown. There, sir. Well, we will get for watch this thing. Fine. The topic now in country timber transportation. Okay. With reference to the suspension of in-country timber transportation, I am writing to inform you that the suspension ended on the 31st October 2021, which means transportation of in-country timber resumed on the 1st November 2021. In this circumstance, I'm most respectfully urging that you notify all local unit commander and personnel manning checkpoints to allow the transportation of timber unhindered. Okay. Anyway, this will be just one passing small information, not to this really na the exact thing why we carry out today. Still, let we move. The line's still open. Let me talk about.
Somebody just a comment say we for send this letter to the international community.
Hey, they not internet. Then go see.
So then go see what they go on right now.
Then go see. Oh, anyway, this me Badat caller, me Badat family member. I want to tell him thank you for this information we passed to you, but I don't like her. I go constant and send me uncle Ingai.
No, you know do I for make you like her. But you do make we aware.
No, but he tell me first say, na good news for me. Na good news.
Na good news. You uncle can go and dance about climate change. Why is it on roots? Even the timber will grow tomorrow the quarter. And you know the benefits, we know the benefits. Now in the benefits. The country know the even benefits.
No go to EU.
EU. You go report.
No. No talk about EU. Who say you go report?
You go report to
EU. If I give one ton of month,
Call and take part in the program. As more information they come, now we inbox. But how the caretaker, the Alaki the country right now, as in the
not to Alaki
shop and climate change business, as soon as I don't hear you waiting somebody else on say for
me. We need plant.
I'm not listen you.
We need plant a lot of trees. Plenty thick they will the plant. So I not think say me caretaker is good.
Now you want that too. The issues are just the ad. They're just the ad. Call and take part for EU the reports. But the things that we they go on right now we had. May we discuss. And other one on inside when the letter in the screen so right now.
Pull and they. No, we did talk about the other day. That if you see this letter again, pull and they will talk about on the other day.
Hey God.
Not can distract me, people.
Caretaker again game, man.
Not distract me,
they
people.
Tell you. And they'll put EU there.
What's the problem?
I put EU there.
What can distract people?
EU there.
Aha. Who's kind of bad trick this?
Hey, caretaker.
Then kind of thing that when I do to me, uncle, I really not like her. I really not like her.
Well, of course, the program.
How blow mind turn time so now?
Yeah, because I blow mind. Because I blow mind. But
we no one balo win election.
The way where they sitting, they tell like say people like okay, we tweeted the one, they don't care about EU their report. Because I can see they say blow mind, we topic that they can't say. They call it.
No, they don't want EU.
Na
because EU don't lie pa we. EU don't lie.
Well, if you think say EU lie pan caretaker bill, okay, don't let the program so we say we'll try for rapport. But if you feel say EU not lie, all the things that they mention in the report, now the actual things that we they go on now we had. Call make we hear what you self think about that. This na blow mind.
Now for blows you mind. The things you get for saying. And no matter what, the truth you get for saying. Try save the future.
Save her for sure, man.
The truth you get for saying. Interestingly, caretaker build the save the future.
Who's wrong for the future?
It is save the future.
You know, you are getting them. Where you know say it don't capsize because this don't pass fail. It don't capsize. You know, you say it can make the country not for today again, but for the future tomorrow.
Not for the future. I tell you it's not for the future.
You uncle can talk like when they get that more that side you know mommy like by the business. Now the uncle also this way he can take and talk. You know this you don't know the thing up. Anyway, hello caller, you never know where they call me from.
Yes, good evening, Shengbepe.
I just don't go sick. You say other one.
La drink small juice first because
I take and talk. I didn't uncle, you know sleep, you know sit down.
La drink small juice because I don't know think out again.
Yeah, the thing is, I know it go vex, but you know, some of you just they frustrating things. Like how I didn't listen no more, you know. We like some of we yes, we belong. But it no matter, you know, it actually no matter to we at the moment because we use how we see how democracy they play and stuff. So in that sense, anybody we come straight in the country with the rule and exactly to how the people then go be happy, we go gladly for that, you know. We gladly we will be happy because at the end of the day we face pressure. When they face serious pressure from people, you know. So, but when things go fine, at least we all go be happy. Let me go straight to the point of the EU report. It's not strange anyway. It's not strange. You know, we all know we see. Some of you will check online and see. We know say right. There's not the way they add. You know exactly what they happen. Now in they talk about. Before I forgot, I want to withdraw. Shengbe pay attention to the issue in Gambia. Last week he promised me say he would display to me a letter or whatever signing and stuff. But that's still a challenge and say you want just for cover up in Fambulem.
Okay, wait. Please, wait. I not say letter, I say the program of the signing.
Yes,
I did. We put on our channel.
Well, I will check because I can see una past programs.
Please,
I will check
them and see. Yeah?
What are they tell you now? Now fake. You know, still not take that statement. You know, go work ever in Gambia.
Okay.
No, Fatima Abiy no get that power day for me change Gambia and that policy of permits. Permits are Gambia, but I don't in that country for years. Like I tell you now last week, I don't work with some people at that immigration department day. And I will pull that program there for nobody. The permits don't go up. As I tell you in the arrest. In fact, imagine that the irony is where they hold you now. Now December the permits they hold you now. They pay all that money.
So imagine the one who don't do the change to this same they pay. So you know go ever change that program. You know we will except you want to do it for political gain. Maybe one pay for the next year because election they come also. But for say then go meet them permanently. The brother then they not go work anyway. So now that's much I get because the issue they're not new and with regards to what they happen actually. So just get for talk to Shengbepe for me keep talk to your uncle and the one they win Sabi because Sabi they all at the cabinet. Sometimes on the ground, then go work on things for change situation. Otherwise, things will be funny for them. When to come 2023, we'll not go let it go at all. But we need somebody who will straight up the place so that all will be happy, brother. More all live and like we don't use for day before, we'll be young, come up, So now that's what I want to tell you. Now thank you and thanks to Baibure and Shegbepe. I want to tell you thank you again for work with your uncle and continue for tell we the good and the bad in the way they do. Thank you.
You're welcome, my brother. God bless you. Of course, call and take part in the program. This now your program when they come from Wiyad every Wednesday and Sunday when I blow mind. Well, I always they tell you say this now you turn for talk. All other days then I mean me brother can talk or not the open phone line, but then today's a special day for we special people inside this one big family house where you self get a chance, the opportunity, the everything. For relax na your corner and and call. So we self they able know through you what they pay you where they go on wrong now we are. This now your program Blue Mind as we look into the EU
EU. I can understand. EU.
As we look into
so,
the EU.
When it's on for put more power, now much choke.
The EU reports we talk about the things them where they go on wrong now we are. Hello, caller, your name and whose side you they call me from?
Hello, Mina Ezekiel, I call from Sweden.
Okay, brother Ezekiel, you welcome to the program. This na blow mind. Waiting you get for we concerning the EU report now we had.
Yes, me family. First of all, I want to tell you thank you for the wonderful work. Really, when they teach you, when they give information, and when they make the people of Sierra Leone, we all, for let we know what you will know, for making a go brighten we future and we picking the future because something that when they talk now, we will differ, even the one that did it. Now, salon they don't know nothing. So we appreciate and let God continue for bless you now so that we will continue the good work.
Amen. Amen. God bless you too, my brother.
Yes, sir. For this EU report, the problem for we government, because that's what I go say, no matter what, now we government.
Exactly.
As me brother and uncle in government. So the EU report, the problem for president is that just I don't talk on this now. It try for satisfy the international, and not all the international then they vote for her. They just they can't they observe. They don't get their own country. Then just they go no more for go help for let things go fine for we country for people for the one that we pin and say tomorrow for we will put vote you. So you know they try for satisfy them. Let it try for do things for satisfy the people of the country. Because now then they get a recommendation, now then they tell the international say this is a good president or if they try in best, no need for do anything. I for go to EU for travel, this, that. No. Stay in the country. Try to focus the problem of the country and figure out and settle it. Not to no more. If they travel, how many times you don't travel, not see nothing. You get for sit down. Then the even when I talk about concerning them people the judiciary, the police, and all the civil society, the way they're supposed for support for the democracy of the country or for defend the people of the country. They are all don't monopolize with political parties. Then they all don't contribute, don't box up and mix up all things for them. You don't know what thing for do. Even for say in wife, yes, I don't blame too much in wife because the man is saying a doctor. But all the doctorates, what you able to do now, you know, able to focus for sit down. You don't promise people a boku thing there. My brother, what I say let God make the people of Sierra Leone, they know who is better for the country, where they can live for can go before.
Thank you very much.
Because
but one thing, you time not overdue, sir. One thing I go on for tell you quickly before you go. You talk about in a doctor, right? And by the way, in a honorary doctorate, he gets, yeah, when a compulsory for anybody when they become caretaker inside we had. Number 2, the degree or the doctorate degree we try for waiting, yeah, and able to complete it, yeah. So you not get time too.
Yeah.
So please, you get 10 seconds, but I'll just add 10 seconds by time.
Okay, I appreciate you now and the follow up. Yes, I appreciate you now. I appreciate you now the follow up all the time. I really appreciate, and this is the first time for me for call. Okay. And by God power, I'm going to follow up and call and make a contribution. Thank you very much. God
for that. We appreciate you for calling the program.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Shembepe, wait. Would I ask you? Why can you come over here, Uncle First? Would I ask you if you don't do your doctorate course, what they do or not do it?
No, sometimes my uncle don't like for life. So if this man they can say, na doctor, I try for tell and say now na compulsory for anybody to become caretaker na yard for like get honorary doctorate, yeah, for become doctor. So look at his bike man a doctor, but yes, they get doctor. But this man he said he go do doctor. Take call. Why not done? Like man no more.
Hello, caller. Your name and who side they call me from?
Hello, I'm name Musa. I call from America, Philadelphia.
Okay, brother Musa, you welcome to the program. This na Blue Mind where they come from. We had waiting na your contribution to the reports where don't come. But the bad things them or the things them where they happen in our yard.
Well, waiting my contribution, you see, let God help Mama Salon.
Amen.
We had.
Amen.
But what in they happen at the country, we bang, so we they cry.
Okay.
In America, don't they now for 19 years.
Okay.
I don't go Sierra Leone for 4 times. But Sierra Leone not they grow. When you compare other countries. And this man will take over the country, the money where they spoil for fly, if in that money they been put in a hospital by then time and one of the best hospitals in the whole world. Since we take power. And the European reports, they not lie. Then people are so them we depend and then they help we. So anything when they talk, then get people then on the ground.
No. You want to give for Kankast to get me on cool now. I listen.
And now that is what I tell you.
Go ahead, go ahead.
What today are in better one. Even a Limba man, I'm Rulo or Chimney man or anyone. Now the development of the country. And this money are the money where they use for fly. If that money they put for that country, by that time I would have far.
Yeah.
Lord take example, every day they compare with this man at Tanzania, Makafuli.
Elite man.
Man, what he read, because I never follow him, but when this man died, I don't follow up what he been doing at Tanzania. If we get the leader, then if we get leaders the way rich like Makafuli, the whole Africa before be one of the best. This man, Makafuli, they travel for go look for investors. But this man, what would they do? Would they pray God? Let God pull him, so that we go get leader, we get heart for the country.
But now that is then
again, I thank you to the European Union. Because then if they not be pull this report, what if it happen in that country, we see we get for, I don't know what they talk say. But let God help we let God help us alone.
You tell them
Let God give we leader we.
Amen, amen.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
You tell them done.
Okay.
The EU report na opposition view na ended bokwe and so me uncle say. Thank you.
No, they're not a lie, Papa. They're not a lie.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
I don't in a white man country for 22 years. No.
All right, Kola.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay.
Hello, Kola. Your name and who side you call me from?
Good afternoon, Miyat.
Good afternoon. How are you?
My boy, I did.
I tell Allah, thank you. How yourself?
Somebody, how yourself they do? You okay?
You know, so ever okay because
this way they ask me, so I no say back one can ama me uncle. We didn't listen you. Me any answer.
Somebody, your uncle na a disgrace to be honest. European Union, you want to tell me for say European Union the findings the way they do? Na lie they lie for your uncle.
So the question we ask now, why European Union not able to explain?
Pictures and all the way where your uncle in people and the boil ballot box, so policeman team picture no the video no de.
No, that na lie they lie pa we na makeup na montage and do para video de.
Oh, na makeup. Okay, I not be no see na makeup. Where the people are then kill na padem by wood back na makeup.
That then na one game na one person be die no more.
Yes, first na be one take reach 30, take reach 40 something.
48 according to information.
Your uncle Semepia, your uncle na a disgrace to we. Your uncle go climate change. Then talk about climate changes. Instead, your uncle talk about drainage solution.
That they fool.
Semepia beg now for go the right good what is said like they give uncle you know exactly usa they go and waiting if for go they talk because this, however, I be, we say go so now we only disgrace. Not to you and great disgrace, so disgrace Sierra Leone because at the end of the day, we really not then country there, we get friends there. Then I tell we, your president, why? Why is he talking like that? They were talking about climate change. What does drainage? What in drainage have to do with climate change? You uncle for talk about the deforestation. Other thing than the way for talk about, way for don't tackle, way for don't say, okay, are they fight, me say they try for cut out this deforestation and other thing there. Instead, you uncle go out of the box. Now if you soya in the mayor of Salon, you uncle forget saying a caretaker left in your work, you go per mayor in your work. Mayor way responsible for clean city. The mayor been there, they left alone doing your own. You as a president,
no, you know what happen? It not be all the mayor talk. It not be all the mayor talk. So now I make it talk for the mayor. Anyway, since I'm your uncle and put more time.
You're not supposed to talk for the mayor.
You time down though, you don't pass 2 minutes.
Your uncle in where for now? You're not a disgrace to me.
Not a problem.
Right for your uncle fine, I beg.
Not a problem. You time down done.
Una thank you.
Time done done.
I'll be quite calm for your uncle. I made the old Jesus say time done done. Anyway, thank you very much, my sister.
But wait, my uncle, it's open now.
No problem. You time done done.
Hello, you there live?
Please reduce the volume of the set where they listen with.
Yeah, we had.
You're welcome, brother. Your name and who side they call me from?
Mina the man himself, madman be longer tight. Longer time. Yeah, madman be
Madman be get fine.
I beg no fine.
If you get social club, the chief whip will responsible for late comer, then in the late. What do you expect for doing?
I not be well. I've been telling some PS I know well. So you know that day.
Okay, Osha.
Yes,
I hope you're okay now.
Yes. I did okay. Thank God, thank you.
Alhamdulillah.
You understand? Yes, alhamdulillah.
So what you can talk about MFP uncle?
No, you get 2 minutes, sir.
Okay, see me one talk, but the people there so na disgrace to we, na shame to we.
No, why didn't you do me so?
Let me tell you something, my brother. You see, what's in the going of this country also. But you know, we look That they show you see the people the decision for week 2023 election, no change. And I want to tell you about something. EU, nobody know where they put money aside. They want no money going vain.
Yeah.
This money where EU they spend on Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone, they don't forget that God they will talk say the reports they would make, the findings they would make, credible. Well, now then they spend the money. How big will you spend the money per you? Then me own picking or me own neighbor, I know I know you better. Then I spend money per you. That means to say me one little money they pour, and they pour me own money. I mean, just look the logic inside it. Every say EU civil society na Sierra Leone.
But already they don't challenge the report say wetin EU talk, not professional, not perfect.
Unfortunate.
They use so many terms then.
Yes, but how EU will go spend money per Sierra Leone, then they not carry with professional result or professional or credible.
Then they fake caretaker bill.
No, the EU money they spend. You go glad if you spend the money, and so then the money they go in vain. You understand? But look the way these guys have this the court spokesman. Look the way they blunder. How they talk. Look the way the information minister they talk yesterday. I mean the thing just baffled the old people that wait till they try to talk, waiting more now for the debate on. And that 2023 election, the people that they are not waiting to call it. They're ready for that election day. They're ready for do all kind of things for that election day, like under the hand. Let them win that election. Now make we look what in man be they do. They don't even care about the Sierra Leone anymore because you know say they don't put structure in place for them in the 2023 election. They don't care about the Sierra Leone anymore. They don't care about them. The brother.
All right, thank you very much. Madam Ambio, you know well. You just come back now for rest small. Thank you. You 2 minutes on pass. No car eat me on Kulek for dinner waiting. Take care.
Okay, my brother.
Hello, caller. Your name and who side you call me from?
Good evening, and good evening, Sengbepe, and good evening, Baibure. In Kanu, I call from Germany.
Okay, Mr. Kanu, welcome to the program. This na blow mind. Waiting na your own takes on the EU, the report towards the things the way this government they do now we are.
Well, one thing with me was I just get 2-3 questions for Sengbepe concerning your uncle. I don't know, maybe go get answer for
Pump the questions them. Pump
Sengbepe, the first question I want to ask you is that you ever know your uncle for stomach?
Which one are the other hand? You don't get the first one. Not laughing.
The other question is if you uncle the talk say na light and light param for all the findings the way the European Union do. I believe that people and they see everything they happen. They in security guards them, they publicly they threaten people in the country. The judiciary not do anything. Nobody they not take any action against that. And with all waiting they happen at the country, then people still get the mind. They still get like the kind of person and the way I believe say maybe way be small. Then they catch us with the finger pocket.
Yeah, just hold on. Just hold on. Shebepe. They say if you be ever know say your uncle is stomach. Again, it's just on Andy.
The king stomach one thing.
Who's say begin?
From the way over close stress, I begin stomach.
When you feel say you cook in stomach, now the tell where something don't choke and I the stomach or waiting.
Hey, boy.
I know the answer.
Because your uncle, if you like, you make a member then picking away key finger soup, where be say that the meat and hand and so inside the soup, it is still the nice not to eat finger soup.
Okay.
That's your uncle.
Thank you very much. I don't get the question. I will pass over to my uncle and answer you. Thank you. God bless you.
Welcome to the show.
Good evening, day. Thank you, let God guide on a day.
Amen. God guide you too.
Hello?
You there live, brother?
Hello, you there?
Don't bother your life.
But the subject is sweet.
Okay.
But not sweet again for the country. Because, no matter how now the country in bad name they go. I don't know them people that with all the doctorate and they turn up the bluff with how now them know how to fix the problem. But 30 days since when they come. In fact, now they don't be now the opposition. They defend them problem they're waiting for. Me, I feel say if integrity in another country, they follow they defend or they talk like say waiting them people and they talk na lie they lie power. I must meet to people and say, okay, this is a way problem we accept wave, but we will try for fix some more. Then for sit down, I watch the information minister. I watch again that so-called waiting lawyer. Are these people okay?
Yeah, they're okay.
To be honest with you, integrity don't spoil another country there. And I know what like you now. Waiting that guy will go do na Uganda and the thing and so they implement. But this one they fail. They don't fail. And plans are always in feel say if I do nine so they try for implement. In Wave 9, I can always tell when I say the Wave 9 are the leader. Julian Yona just a name and get as a vice president. But in your vice president, I forgot their upline, they go and tell.
No. This way you talk so I think say just because na me uncle and auntie. If me auntie be minister of tourism, he bad. If me auntie be minister of health, he bad. If me auntie be minister of social welfare, he bad. If me auntie be minister of education, he bad. Waiting bad para one day.
Oh no, auntie na the
no go far. Say if na be the leader, I don't know if I can remember where voice message with the come on.
Nobody bottom line now, me until I end all them position right now, na bad thing.
Well, I dey tell you now, say if him be the leader na bad, no, I'm not going to call all the other side and they again.
Na the leader, na the VP.
Aha, there you are. No, the president says na the VP. The VP in on the
the chief minister.
Hello, caller. You don't pass 2 minutes on the line. Thank you very much. Get yourself a wonderful day.
Hello, caller. Your name and who side they call you from?
Hello.
Hello, we sister. Your name and who side they call you from? You live.
This not Sangrepi and Grand Peking they call from around the world.
Wait, but this me Grand Peking, uncle self, no, in grandpa self he can put everything param.
So Grand Peking
or in great grandpa.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You see the report will come on
from
but
EU.
the things them from EU, the things where they go now we had.
I know only see I watch them.
Good, thank you.
And Grand Peking, I think what thing talking na lie, eh?
Well, Madam, the only thing I don't left for them, Madam, you do not salute. Let us put our system on a Lego, they work and a state with black go be boss. Because of Christmas.
Me the art.
Black as self they do better pass. Black as self get sense pass, Madam, you. Black as be answer question in an intelligent way. Black as be construct in answer the way they give. Very constructive.
You agree?
Unlike Madabio is so disrespectful to Sierra Leone and then told to the point of the accuser because he don't blame APC, 3.5 years, almost 4 years, he just dip and blame game.
They're not again,
and he be said to the EU then be don't applaud them for the good job what they do. Madabio don't live in a diaspora for so long, you know, so they are with man and they operate. With man where they operate, if you buy like a rata way get belly, where they eat you, they blow you with in tail for letting you feel them.
I've been telling her, but not in the area. They say na lie now consider how they talk.
Madabio begin the summer. He's so arrogant. He not even take the question like was in a serious question. Then they talk about something where they affect the whole world.
But how you they go for a great grandpa show?
No, they may enter no fambulo. Now P and grandpa. You know me say when I sang P and we me say me in fambu. Me enter no fambu.
Oh, you na the mama side.
Yes, na the mommy side, na the me and Sengbe family. Sengbe na in grandpa to the daddy's side. So
Wait.
Madabu
Me
actually
uncle say, if you see Papa they do good, in Pekin and the proud of him. Now that he been say. So wait, you not proud of your grandpa, your great grandpa?
Me, I know even not to me great grandpa. I don't tell you this. Now na famble from you daddy's side. Me and you na from the mommy side of famble. So I can't ever approve myself for being president because me anybody when I educated criminal, I they disown it publicly. Mother be an educated criminal, I don't disown her. Me into no farm one ever like her. I sabi mother be a person. Mother be the people the way they hang out with me. So not a better guy.
Not join me
you don't
again.
feel
Small.
Me, I just I just glad you know when mother Bill expose himself. Actually, me not say when Mother Bill fail. When Mother Bill fail, na salon don't fail. But because of the too much insult and big talk and bogus propaganda, the way don't go make around the world, while we people and they suffer. So it's like Mother Bill don't begin to our Englishman. They say you can't wash your dirty linens in the laundry. Mother Bill actually he don't pull you into us. It's now button around about. He said now the past government now they disgrace.
Migan Pikin.
I mean, they watch that interview that day. I mean, they say, "Oh my God, do I know? Oh, they don't go make us on social media for Mother Bill. Mother Bill go disgrace."
Migan Pikin. Migan Pikin.
Yes.
Food then also I go eat. Food then also I go eat.
You go always be me uncle because he different.
No, you get food where I go can eat.
I get food, yeah.
Yeah, please now for the prepare for me at the camp, yeah.
Cake.
Take care.
Cake ready.
Not a problem. Thank you very much. Take care. I will treat you just now. Bye bye.
Let go. Bye.
Welcome to the show. Yes, welcome to the show.
Hello, the great Sembepierre.
Yes.
God bless you.
Oh, Bible, I don't forget you. No matter if I'm now the first blast.
I know say get good information for Ali Uncle. No see the blast as well. Then kind life, no problem.
You know it's happen. Sembepierre.
Answer.
Your uncle na disgrace na
you serve me attack. Disgrace again.
Mustafa, you want broke me neck with our day?
And for me, now you get your uncle. So all they for them, you know they for them. Until your uncle they kind of program them. Into hide. But you go tell her now the message they will they see. I see the mango team up, say they talk about climate summit. They go talk and I don't know.
Hey, Bogota.
But drainage. So tell me about SLR.
No, if it's an NPRC regime this, where then the clean gutter?
What you get man, I don't know. You get company where they finish the forest na salon, the little one would all left. Don't you say you
Mustafa, you know what I'm tell you?
I make special indoors, special stand.
Mustafa.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Left this drainage talk with the gentleman and net with that special one. They will get information about that the phone, yeah. Lo go to the EU report. Lo talk about the EU report. Now net will come back with another special blow mind.
Okay. Well, the EU report is very good. You know, they don't tell people and they sing and dance. You know, but the reality, you know, they able to put on that carpet. This now wall of social media.
Yeah.
No matter what you fed for hype, you know the hype. Because we papa they will grandpa and then they suffer because now waiting the SLBS be they talk now no more than be they hear. Now before they reach now the news reader, before they read them, they all over. And then why it just count if weak right now we're waiting happy with them. The entire government then just weak. Because when it can happen, then be really plan in there for using institution for come back in the power. Then be really plan that one day. Because they know say they not get team where they compare with at all. nothing other for can't tell we. What you go tell we say you don't do. Plus you can't tell we say you kill people in Apanemba Road, or you massacre na Makeni, or you get talk them all over where they go and go ballot box and burn them, nothing no come up behind it. And then they no more you go can campaign with we. No, the EU, you know, na professional them. When you see them go the extreme, them the way how they don't make up a diplomatic issue again. Them point issue how they come. They no whip them for say then they begin fake people them. They make another diplomatic way. No, how they see and so they talk them. Now make it don't one of them. Maybe what about the worst there? So person no want to talk to no more. Nothing other way you go write home about with the judiciary. Nothing. And now then are the cause where people and they work.
But they know. Then just they make dry cover shame me, brother. They know say the judiciary, they do nothing and they just don't help for box up and mix up this country for put more division to we the citizens them. But anyway, thank you very much. We hope say God they bring changes come 2023 if the people are ready for changes.
By the grace of God, let God bless you now for this one.
God bless you too, my brother. Well, of course, my brother, I think say you bring a point very important because as I remember when you drink it and I laugh, nobody laugh. Normally, me people blow mind. We they do on Wednesday. We open line after. Okay, we get caller before coming to that day. Hello, caller. You name and who say you they call it from?
Yeah, well, good afternoon.
How are you, my brother? You name and who say they call it from, please?
My name is Yusuf.
Mr. Yusuf, who say you the small noise there? You not mind for push small, so they will get you clear. They get negative feedback.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello.
But they get you clear.
Manageable. Go ahead. You do live.
About this EU report, so they don't want president.
Mr. Yusuf, please change your position and call back here. You know they come clear.
Hello, caller. You name and we lost this caller. So as I be tell, okay. Hello, caller. You name and who they call you from?
Hello. Good evening, Riyadh.
Good evening. You name and who they call you from?
And Aisata, they call from Iraq.
The regular caller, Madam Aisata from Iraq. How you they do?
Alhamdulillah, tell Allah thank you.
Okay.
I want to self they do.
Well, we did tell the same Allah thank you, we safe.
Okay.
So Madam Aisata, what's my contribution today?
A contribution today for Shembapi in Uncle. Now, one thing no more, now I look funny. But they give the social media back where supporters then thinking say the reports where the EU carried now fake this that. But they not talk about the election where they made a perpetrate say 2024, 2025. Now they when they know they against them. But then they talk out even in West Bembe, instead of 2025, say 2030, mind they sit down. Could you imagine? But then they are not see them come then join out by the issue. So now the 2024, not the right again.
So I said, Bible, what is it, Bible? Shembe get idea. Me, I no get idea to do.
Now yeah, they ask so. Like action could buy if you support that then we able to move that talk day again for the 2024-2025 election. But I get one of in cousin where can talk about them talking and they any of the audio way can pull. So I'm not normally if you still continue that talk day, wait till then which is concerning about the election in time. If not the still line no more, no bas, Shembe Pierre.
All right, thank you very much. We'll answer your question. Where my uncle come back to.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, caller. Your name and who side they call you from? Please. Hello, caller. You live. Your name and who side they call you from?
Hello?
Hello, caller, you dey live. You name and who side they call me from, please?
Hello?
Okay. We know they get this person clear or you know they get we clear. You go call back as you listen to the program. Hello, caller, you name and who side you they call me from?
Mina Khadija from Kuwait. How na they do?
We thank God with sister Madam Khadija from Kuwait. How yourself they do? Waiting a contribution towards the report where EU don't send now we had.
Now for God go tell Mother say if he in there na power, not to in they control the mind of the people or people embrace them. He go do what he want, but he not going to change the mindset of the people because not to make them. And he be want for let the people and work according to him. And in one interview where one woman asked him the question for say, EU don't give this report here so. And he don't state some rules them where EU don't state say if for follow for let the coming election will be peaceful. The woman ask her if you go able for abide to them Lord and day. Instead of for let answer the question, he say it's unfortunate for let EU go cow
information
Yes. Yes. The question left and totally and they say EU left you information, it go take waiting the opposition there or other people and they talk, now in go talk. So in therefore go sit down with EU for let talk to them. Would they pray to God normally EU go not go reverse by statement? Because it just look like for say
wait. You know that you talk? You feel say now one civil society organization inside we had? This you say EU reverse in statement?
Well, we just say so because they say they go sit down for talk to them people.
Yeah, they can talk. They can try to make them understand and say, but not to for let EU come back and say no, not to two.
Okay, alhamdulillah, better. Then they is very you go be happy because we need freedom in our country. Mother will not stand for we and not stand for anybody nationally. Just stand for himself and what he stand for. Because now possible stand for we the people them. I think at the high time this for them recognize in mistakes them and try for correct them. You see? Okay. And also I try for tell all the organization them una always stand for help that with sister where they don't release una. Thank you, God bless una. And also brothers the Nigerian name how the situation look like.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Will you follow down the back, yeah? Thank you very much, sister.
Thank you.
Hello, caller. Of course, you name and who side you call from.
How do they do? How the body?
No, I say you name and who side you call from.
But not make me plumber. Look, you plumber meet the near you. Dear on a number of me. Not make me plumber. I didn't with my job. Now one corner I can't fence so.
All right,
I can't fence one corner because I want talk something. How do they do? How the body?
We thank God. How you serve?
And yourself no. Thank you.
Okay, praise God for that.
Please call.
So, the information we good. We one can give for your uncle.
Hey, I go get more. I not be no say your uncle they lose weight in face. Yeah, what I want to answer the question. See face. I laugh tire. He lose weight right away. In face go dim.
And funnily, na the number one photo of we uncle and stuff like. She may pay uncle that one day where he ever sober. He they see innocent na face.
Yeah, that he lose weight, he not go on diet. That was really good. I think the next one we then get for him, they come. This then come up.
Well, how they call them? British High Commission they come. The how they call them? American Embassy they come back second rounds.
Hey, then they no good picking no. Until then they deny, then they in denial. But you know what? The two know they ever lie. You know it's in I go work do my supervisor they come by.
All right, thank you very much, sister. God bless you.
All right.
You know, my sister just can remind me of this photo. The kind of way you Uncle Mole, he you know, like, I don't even know up to now, I they look for a way where they would describe that for today. But up to now, I know we get a proper way for describe that for today. But what's me really happy with you, uncle? I think this possibly don't call.
Pick if they don't call it, they go back. Yeah.
Oh yes,
no, you're not being
letter. Hello, caller. You name and who side they calling from?
Concerned citizen, I'm calling from London.
Okay, we happy we get you now because we struggle for get you just none on the line.
Yeah, you take my picture off, please.
All right, we will do that. So, waiting now your contribution towards the letter we EU do send now we yard, but waiting there observe of the things already happen.
All waiting there, my own view is everything not true. But as you can see, we president who gets at present compulsively a liar and compulsive liar and a mental illness. I don't know the reason we make Salon where we then go vote for Madabio, put her as president because a punishment to we all. A punishment. I feel so sorry for we people them because for me I can afford for the poor one day where they fire. Where they upline food, not the way they say now 500,000 for one bag dress. And then this man, they come out, and to the extent that even the mayor in job, the man don't take an iron. Because he's saying they clean guts are all. He take the mayor in job na iron, like a joke. This is not a joke, you know. Then they ask him, na BBC, about traveling. He said if they not want for Mele come. What is the point of when they get ambassador them? We go come for can represent everywhere you have to be. Why? I don't know.
Why you don't know? Now for Padien.
Pardon?
Now for the Padien.
The Padien. But this man not supposed to get all that. Where is he going to take all this money? Who say he get for care and go? Who say he get for care all this money?
They go Tangana back for the second time.
It's a shame, you know. For you get again President Day. Because we there, we they look. For say, what is this guy going to say now? He says, so jabolo jabala. What is he talking about? What did they talk about? What did they ask and are different? In a matter of you to go explain. He make like a fool, not a fully fool. He say they fool the outside world. He's fooling himself. But you are at the beg now, trying to sensitize the people that we don't understand. This guy get for go, make it go. Una try for sensitize the people and the local people there. Who then they go make fool. Because when you see the election then they can't just now, they can't get t-shirt and rest. That's why we not be done.
And then they come back just now. Anyway, thank you very much. But before you go, I'll tell you something, please. Anytime when you come on the show, where you know Ali profile show, please remove them first because we don't stand by for project waiting at the call stay with the kind side, please.
Okay, no. The problem is because you know see they get problem with the internet for get una. So all that's right. The reason why.
Okay, Mama. Thank you very much.
Okay, because me man I make I even call. See, let them not see me picture, make they not get something. Because me say me no they go salon.
We agree. But next time for the remove and first, yeah. Thank you very much.
All right then. Okay, thank you.
Hello, sister admin, both WhatsApp and YouTube.
Hello, how you do?
All right, just hold on. So, I want to use this opportunity for tell thank you to Arun Samura, where don't give me $10, and I want for also tell plenty thank you to sister admin waiting on the line as himself give me $50. Thank you very, very much.
Yay. You're welcome. You guys are always welcome. But anyway, I just want to take this opportunity for say I am so pleased, I'm so honored for accept the position that we had, you know, and it means a lot, you know, from the team. I believe say with all the effort and everything what we did do, that's how, you know, when I choose me for this position. But I am so honored for accepting with great passion. And I also want to thank you all for everything that they do, people that are in the chat room, and for the support, the donations and everything. May God continue to bless us. Let God make this channel grow and it go to a different level, which we're hoping one day we can have a television station where we go broadcast these things all live by the grace of God. That's my wish to you guys.
Inshallah.
And I just want to say thank you. I don't have much to say about BO because if I keep the talk, I know we get chance for God that people let chance Ali, you uncle.
But not if you talk small body EU.
Now they pass now. It's a net talk, boy. Don't go to
Well,
uncle.
you know,
They don't go now to
I
me
don't
uncle.
want to touch there because the last one yesterday na CNN where they interview the guy they asked and say, so how you want for fly? They asked it was you all I use.
No, that was BBC.
The Westman they cost a civilized way.
I tell you.
And then the lady
In fact, I don't know the deal
right,
with
at the end
Nanette. We come back Nanette with that particular one day.
Good. And then at the end of the show, the lady was like, "You put him on the spot."
I did tell you, they
it's
ridicule
like,
him.
Then I make the call. I just hung up the phone. Just he say, Bio in face shrink. So in my mind, I was like, would I make up because he looks good, He looked like for say lost weight, but he didn't. Whoever make up Bio, they did a good job on that.
And in Wef no go tao, so not to in Wef do am. So in need for explain who that do am. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Hello, caller. Your name and Usa you they call me from, please.
Hello. Yeah, this is Michael John again, calling from London.
Okay, we brother, you welcome now the show. This na blow my where they come from. We yada. Waiting na your takes on the EU their report where they outline all the bad things that we feel say it go on under the BO misdirection.
No wait, please call hold on. Not to all bad. Then talk good things them. But the only thing no more, the one way take the public attention. But please, not say all. Now me uncle they talk about. Please, let's listen to the caller.
Okay, caller, go ahead. Okay. I want to thank you again very much for the team. And this thing, it was so sudden because yesterday I was listening the so-called spokesperson for the Justice Ministry. Yeah, this man, the people. Look, if somebody from the Justice, they can't defend wrongdoing. And it's really sad. It's really sad. I'm listening now. That man, they lie. Listen, the information minister, they're not their work. Then they lie about justice. And the last person them so far, people can lie to the world. They can't lie, they defend wrong things. Oh my God. It's really sad. And the minister also, he keep on saying the police. He said the police, or the police, and they don't say the police. Last year, he said the police, they know the police problem. When I know the police problem, I know it's all about saying that they go to tax force. They can't claim tax force. They can't vandalize people. It looks trouble, It looks trouble for this thing. But only God can get for help. Only God get for help. But the people are also not need to tell the people left. Because the people are every day they get new plan. This is another Uganda style. I tell
now Mr. Plan.
Yeah. At Uganda style of ruling, I don't want to stand. So if you like give a time for tell people left. Let the people know. Let the people take good step. And also then people are what time they for come, they for listen to the law. They want to do anything when they want to do for state power. So now what I want then you want me to tell now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, we brother. God bless you.
Yeah.
Bio, me brother and uncle. The problem with this man who always they say, where people know they accept, this man not get better sense for be a leader. No, but it's serious. Because for any time, I don't know if this man get problem with mic or he get problem with camera. For any time where he gonna crowd for good talk, he must chap.
Two things. They carried away by a crowd. They carried away by clap. Then number 3, the team back way. I think some of the questions then take them unawares. This not to the regular BBC interview we can get.
How did they go ask you?
No, if you understand what I mean. You don't understand what I mean? Not a regular BBC interview where sometimes you go get idea of waiting they come up.
It just come up and whoop. And then go ask
and you see this EU report thing where the CNN be the interview, then begin can go first order side, then they do and can now. Then begin out with the then can go na climate change. As you want enjoy, then fuck am can go back.
You know when you go fishing.
Yes.
You dey send the bait.
Yes.
For the fish.
Wait, see the
come you can make us so.
Yes.
You make us make back, you draw. Now so they treat
Take call. Okay, don't go.
You know? God not in the line. But they ask you about climate change. You say drainage.
I know why you talk about this climate change. Left and for net.
Hello, caller. You didn't
This caller they don't come just now.
Yeah, but we're not get one.
Yeah, well, good evening.
Okay, now we get you perfect one.
Yeah, I mean, Yusuf, I call from UAE, Dubai.
Okay, my brother from Dubai, Yusuf. What's in your contribution?
Yes, sir. But concerning about this EU report, who they don't report to me, caretaker wanna bio. I don't know who that writer if it's like the EU because the way how he be president with the other followers, they would try for denied what the international organization don't recognize everything where they go on at the country. Then the president is still they deny, then you get the other big folks there who they stand by the side or deny. Then people there, then they take what we Africans or we leaders there today. They know they talk earlier. Till the time we don't go extend if in a good naim they do or if in a bad. And it seems that bio in naim be they get white paper na salon, but this now the EU don't come. These EU people there, they don't grip and down. You don't know what thing for be the outgoing of it because it's still they deny. Even the CNN wouldn't they interview, I mean, they watch her life. I say, hey, we Sierra Leone leaders. Then you get all that ministry they would defend back. I don't know how we army don't they now like we army now na scout. Policeman they now they don't turn to task force for real people they na straight. They beat with brother they beat with sisters they na straight. All this if the international organization don't view out them put her into report, then they still stand against. See, this president, they see the fact, but he always stand for defend himself. Like say, is he? But one word like they say SLP, they educate but they fool. They educate but they fool. This now, we don't see again no reason why President Bill they try for denied all what don't happen at the country. The social media don't function. Everywhere, the whole world, social media, they pass out information. Yet still demand is stand against say this, that. But anyway, until this now, white people they don't hunt her now. Well, you see the outgoing of it, now then the enemy contribution, the brother there. Una, thank you very much for keep on for the updates we then about we pro now brother and sister then Germany, how they now because all them 2-3 days that we know they get no information from them.
Yes, the unfortunate say we be expect for talk to them today, but we be don't schedule for this program, you know. But we go try for see what think happen. Okay, tomorrow we'll give you an update on that, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, thank you very much. Allah bless you.
Thank you too, my brother. Amen. Amen. Well, of course, my people will not get much time again as we don't sit down here for long and pick on a call and listen to waiting on us feel. Hello, caller, you name and who side you call me from?
Hello,
God bless you, my brother. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, my brothers.
Okay, then go ahead and tell me what thing you take.
Me don't take. I just first of all tell you plenty thank you for this education una they share to we dey pray make una get a reward day. Me don't take. I'm glad so much this that interview with the interview with President na CNN. This they give a hope to Sierra Leoneans them. The fact that the UN don't make an interview with the president concerning the past by-elections, them, it don't make you statement. This go tell we say the next coming election, then people and they then get for involved 70-80%. This now assurance for we say the man don't give you a point, he don't give you a statement, he don't deny. It is try for put the blame on the opposition or to any other factors them. But this go tell we say the UN then don't they get information, then don't they get reports. The moment that ask them, they don't try for cow with another thing way for bypass the question where they ask them. This go tell we say from 2022 local council election, if they get for do and with the 2023 election, the UN then get for involved in this election we get from happen at Sierra Leone. Let we rest assured of that. Secondly, the Sierra Leoneans, then people will they suffer a lot. And let we learn from we past. Anybody will not learn from in past, they will continue for suffer. Let we learn from what don't happen. 4 years, everything just they go up. Rice don't there, food stuff don't there, everything are expensive in the country. What thing cause that? Because the government know they do nothing for the people, and many people and they suffer, they strain. Look with brothers the way they did in Germany. They call for me, then deport them back. If then deport them people and they for that condition where people they undergo in Sierra Leone, how their brothers then get for good survive? How they get for good survive? So what do they pray for? They pray for the next coming leadership we get for come, either on the SLPP or whatever political party. Now we get a leader we go sorry for the Sierra Leoneans, we go sorry for the people them. And now we not vote for somebody just because of say this na my own brother and my own sister will come up from who they talk the same tribe. Now I don't we country today. Putting square pegs in a round hole. Forgive somebody a position because of we they speak the same tribe or come on at the same region. I don't we country today. Now we give the position to somebody who see say this person here it go deliver. Regardless of the side we come out the tribe. If Sierra Leoneans we they think their way then we country go develop. There are so many resources in Sierra Leone. There are so many facilities there. But the problem, the leaders and the politicians then, they don't point everything. When they suffer, look with brothers, how they strain at Germany. It's so pathetic. And now the government, they go sign, say, make them return. Maybe for certain people, and they help a lot of Sierra Leoneans them. How many household them people and they support? How many parents them, relatives them, friends them, where them people and they support? Then say, make them go return them back. If they go return and then just want make them go die. Make them go perish. The people that don't pass through na the sea. They don't pass through different so na the desert them pass. Tell that they will enter so they don't sell their family land property. If they can't say make them go return them in that kind of condition, in that kind of situations and they how them go able to survive. In which condition where they want make them people and then go live in a saloon with frustration.
Okay.
So we pray for the next coming leadership, we Sierra Leoneans and make we not think about political party. Make we think about somebody who sees if we get in that position, that person they go can deliver.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Will they take how many calls?
Will they take 2 more calls for Lewy?
Okay, will they take 2 more calls? But please hit for the like button. We get plenty of people where they watch, but when I know it's a like button. Thank you very much to the one that always on share. And the one they always on, they get some badges them na Facebook.
Hello.
Well, na Meta.
Hello, caller. You know where side you call me from?
My name is Alpha Ui Jalo. I call from Gumuna.
Okay. Mr. Alpha Ui Jalo, you welcome na the program. This na blow mind if na your first time for call. What's in na your contribution?
And the two present the institution really good for me because right now the price going up and look at the community and we lose a very bad me I don't really which contract we're heading for because this year we don't feel up and afraid now because right now I go the bike now they take it they tell me for say 80,000 the road network very bad. I have voted there for and we don't really be at we don't be you see, don't know with the back who voted for them. Don't they talk, just you don't know white. If you go back and ask, go talk about World Summit, you don't go talk more for say people they can't clean gutter. That's what you know. Who's gutter? Because I'm about World Summit, because I'm about climate change. And that's what I call.
Thank you very much. One word where you talk, we make her feel sorry. You say we don't forget, we don't tell now we talk. So that for tell you, they say people with the other bondage. You know for talk.
It still be just that people they don't determine for beginning.
Anyway, thank you very much, brother. Hello, caller, your name and who side you calling from?
My brother then.
How are you, sir?
I
Now they do fine, the other way around, they do fine. But I tell God, thank you for the life.
So me I go left for no since you are the last caller for today's program.
Yeah.
You say you they do fine, the other way not they do fine. I go left for no the side way they do fine and the side way not they do fine.
No, the side where they do fine. I tell God thank you. I didn't the land of milk and honey. I drink milk, I drink honey.
Okay.
That's now one. Number two, so I know they do fine now. So we caretaker go disgrace we.
Wetin caretaker do again? Wetin do again? Una no dey appreciate caretaker. Any good thing you do na dey turn am.
No, the appreciation they give you, and they give you, not we they give you, and they give you, because you go and disgrace you any side where you go. So number one, we say they catch on first. Now that's summit where you go, pan.
I want to let the summit for next. The summit na next discussion.
Shangbepe, you don't wait for me, ba.
No, the summit na next discussion.
You have to buy your uncle.
No, my uncle, I just get for
me, ba. Hey. Man, wait for me. Wait laughing.
Go ahead. Hits the nail.
Thank you. Thank you, and thank you, Bye Bude.
God bless you.
What in concern climate change and cleaning water?
Come on, Bienam.
God. They say for land, now one. For understand how land, now the other timber. No. I don't expect this. I want over CNN, but where they give their speech. And the second road, the second thing back, the second point back, I want to take on.
Very good.
Now about the EU, what didn't tell them? He saying, if they go engage EU, then we don't matter be for married. If you say they engage EU, that means who in Europe who's a word for ring them? But they can't marry the way. Yeah, it can't engage EU. It can't marry the way wall. It can't go on salon.
I need laugh.
I need laugh. No. I never understand. They understand on a caretaker. We're going to make caretaker now because the way they can't disgrace the country, so you not tell well.
Not to caretaker. Not to caretaker. Okay. Well, not talking talk. Not talking talk.
No, why somebody blonde for talk why do back the right thing for talk yeah, I want to get man going to all Europe who drink them. That means the ring if we keep no get with the ring then for count the ring then na Europe for like married we.
Na diamond ring go.
Diamond ring say it diamond ring. Say stone ring. Because they can would engagement with the stone out egg. Thank you very much. Now rest me case day.
Thank you.
I'll be look the word for you. Hello? What's me quarter now?
They take one bonus call, so they close the program. Hello, caller, you never decide the
black and white sign the bonus call.
Yeah, how na they do that?
We thank God, brother. You welcome to the show.
Today, me na question them me want ask.
Wait. Who are you they ask? Now me or Nashembe Pierre or with family members them?
I think Nashembe Pierre your call me want ask this question.
Go ahead and hit the nail and listen.
Wait aim with him. Aim with your minister there. Now defend they can defend or waiting.
Defend do that.
The thing they would they do.
Then at the EU report.
Wait, now you know more.
Wait again.
Should not you see there na AYV?
No, well, not to like defend and defend.
98.1.
The only thing where they want for do, they want clarification. They want EU explain to them because we find out say EU they're not professional.
But wait, you get my ask somebody where they feed you.
Question? Yes, me I did one, and I'm your uncle do so.
Wait, not to your uncle. Now the information minister where they talk say RA, they want go do findings. Well, then let them tell them waiting from whose people they wait and go get them find the year from.
Okay, let's tell you something quickly before I keep quiet. You not say anything where they in favor of this government, then they clap and dance, not care about asking question.
Well, now based on the same topic I did try for ask, why all 10 then they defend?
Because you know say Dennis Blythe we don't tell we say they like explain.
Oh my God, it really pity, yeah. It really pity the way how the country they go now. We not able to understand anymore. It's really pity. No, bro. Let we talk about this country, yeah? Okay, hold on. Are they on live? Please. Please link and send me message to the entire Sierra Leonean there. APC Samuel Kamara na a big disappointment. Let we vote for that Mara. He's the only person where he get integrity for that country. All the rest, the KKY and the rest, all of them now wait to say. I wish that woman can run as a flag bearer for UDP. You name it. Sorry?
Femi Claudius Cole.
Oh, yeah. Then two people in there, if they run that country there, I'm sure better go there. But all of them, they are fake, they are liars. Then they deceive, they deceive for the past 60 years. Let we debate to serve from them like man they are, then if man they are. The first lady in mission way ego do na Senegal not done it.
They don't just now busy.
Lord have mercy. Oh we nation. Where
the
are
nation
we going?
Full of frustration.
My God, this to be honest with you, then people they don't destroy that country. No sign no there now the wall way you they listen Barcelonians way. Every day na complain.
No, but wait. I think you the mistake. You the mistake. Caretaker say from where you can pay attention for clean the image of the country. So what do you talk about? So you get 30 seconds for clear that.
No, now they got a can for can clean. Not to the country image.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Get yourself a good day.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah. Life.
Okay, we good people. This now the end of the program for today. Blow Mind now the program where they come to you every Wednesday and Sunday. Now this channel where now we yada. Well, of course, normally we can do Blow Mind one term per day, but I think the drainage gutter issue get for me to come back now net way. Hopefully, if even a 1 hour 30 minutes we get for open
strictly on the global.
Let me people call
the global.
Waiting this drainage get for do with climate change, and also something the way we are pick up. You know say
on the global.
No, on this Dubai issue where the people have been go this expo. I watch a program outside the Gambians, so that I can't see them, they don't book them. They make sure for put pictures them, photos them where now things where they go sell and things where they sell the country. But when I come now we don't boot, I can't find out see now
we go sell Fatima and
I think that's something where we also get for look into.
But when they sell, me uncle and me auntie period.
But anyway,
and then are the good thing where they happen inside the country.
Yeah, some of their photo I see now.
And then people for car watch inside the country.
Yeah.
Period.
And also, I not even see nobody from the tourism sector join that particular.
Well, there's some program then we can change the minister there. We've been getting minister of tourism there, Fatima.
Okay. Well, not so that anymore.
And it spend the 2 weeks.
Okay. Una no say we just put no spanking them we not concerned we. You know, we just pass we ID. So let yourself know. But this issue of climate change where me brother and I in uncle.
So we can't know if me uncle they work on the climate for change the climate or they work towards damaging
or for clean,
climate
gutter.
Or damage. No, not to gutter. I know only limit this thing to gutter. Or it therefore damage the climate. I think that's okay.
Yeah, because we just get information outside that they can't open the timber then back.
Yes, and
so
interestingly,
if
they lock the timber, no, don't the stock. Congo sa.
Anyway, we are tuning back na net with the camp with this program. We they do a live back like this. We no agree now with the left and back with the open phone line. for make una self call and make una own contribution, yeah? So far so good. We tell una plenty thank you. All we family members there, we can at the live chat come and comment, to get some fun. Though we talk serious things them now, yeah, but we all they bring fun for me. They ease with stress there because we had stress they not can kill you or pull you out here. So something and they find where they mix out fun, they laugh. Now the family house. We tell una plenty thank you. We sister admin again, the Iron Lady. We tell you plenty thank you. The role where you they play and the donation where you just send. Now the channel we tell you thank you. Arun, we tell you thank you for the little things they own they send at the channel. And you will not get chance. It's also for Duam. We still tell you thank you because you tune in and listen. Come now the comments. All that in a contribution. No mean say past financial support no more. Anything where you did at this channel, when they push this channel before, we appreciate them. We tell them plenty thank you. Until we meet again tonight, another beautiful edition, strictly but the climate change, destroying of the timber and the drainage gutter. Answer. We shall pay uncle. Don't ask me. We shall pay uncle. Go give na BBC. We they come and discuss that. So we say we can learn from Unaba. If not the right answer, then the way caretaker you for good talk.
9 o'clock p.m. salon time. So call now if people and say how much o'clock right now on a salon. Okay, the time now so okay. All right. So 9 o'clock p.m. salon time. So if we look so right now, the time right now na 22 after 5 salon time right now. So just watch them on our calculator. Yeah. I think we get. Let me see. We get about approximately 5 hours. No. 4 hours. 4 hours approximately. So calculator or you find out from them. Okay. 9 p.m. salon time. Now the time we will meet
so
up
sister
back.
admin say 5 p.m. na US time.
Okay, 5 p.m. US time. What's that again? Netherlands, almost p.m. 10 p.m. What's that again? Okay. Anyway, we tell on a plenty thank you. We go come back just not by God in power. One love to we all, yeah? Until we meet again. Peace out.
I just want to ask you about the election process in your country. The EU election follow-up mission just released its key findings, and they were damning. There's massive skepticism over the independence of the National Electoral Commission in Sierra Leone. What are you doing to address that ahead of the 2023 election, and will you ensure that the recommendations made are implemented?
Well, it's unfortunate that the EU made such damning statements that you called it. The Electoral Commission is independent. It's been started long before I got to the office. Few commissioners, the tenure of few commissioners had expired, and of course, there's a process for replacing them. They have to be nominated and go to Parliament, and that is what we have done for the most part. They also spoke about the police. The police, we haven't done much about it since we received it, since we inherited governance. So the same police that was there that they never commented on is what now they say is too partial. Maybe the leadership I have had to appoint. And they're talking about also the Judiciary. We haven't done much about the judiciary in terms of personnel change. So it's a pity, and I'm going to engage them because these institutions are responsible for credible elections, but we have not tinkered with them in any way to skew any elections in our favor. The opposition, we always grumble about these institutions because these are critical institutions for elections. And when anybody is afraid of elections, they try to bring the credibility of these institutions to the fore. And that is what they have done. And they've taken it wholesale and just made it a report. So that is unfortunate, but I want to engage the EU.
All right, Mr. President, Julius Theo, we will follow up with you on that in the coming months. Good to have you on the program. Thanks so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.